Welcome back to IMS Work Holding Solutions. Today we're going to be doing a Fusion 360 cam tutorial for the Titan 88L from Titans of CNC Academy. We're going to start off by going to Design and deleting our thread off of our part. This just saves us a whole lot of grief down the road. It makes the process a little bit simpler. So go back into Manufacturing. We want to do a setup. We want to make sure our setup is set up for a turning or mill turn. I drew mine in the correct orientation. If you did not, then just select face for the Z-axis, rotary axis, and make sure it's a round profile. This will straighten that out. And then I'm going to make my X go to the back because I'm using an actual CNC turning center, not a CNC lathe. So at this point we want to go into stock, make sure we are at 1 inch. I'm going to make this 5 inches long and I'm going to offset from the front 10 thousandths. This is just my typical settings for just about everything that I do. Once you've got that done, select OK. Now we're going to start by facing this part off, so we're going to select facing. The tool we're going to use is Tool 1 from the Titans of CNC Academy library. Once that tool is selected, it'll automatically generate a facing profile. Just click select. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to rough turn this part right here. We're doing the turning profile roughing. Same tool, nothing to change there. It'll automatically load it. Under passes, we want to make sure we're not allowing radial grooving. I want to be doing a max depth of cut of 50 thousandths and a finish pass of 10 thousandths on X and Z. Once that's selected, click OK. Now I need to finish turn this part. While I'm here, I'm going to go to Turning Profile Finishing. Select that and simply select OK. It's going to give you a warning about lead out. That's this back here. Actually, we need to fix that. That ain't going to work. So we need to finish the part while we're here, so select Turning Profile Finishing. Same thing in passes, don't allow radial grooving. The step over doesn't matter because we only left 10 thousandths. Just click OK. You're going to get this little alarm right here. It says lead out has been modified. That's back here. That's a me thing. If you do it like this, you'll always get that back here where it's modified the lead out. Now at this point we're going to groove out this center section and groove out this section. We do that by going to here, which is grooving, turning groove. The tool that we're going to use is Tool 6. We want to go into passes. The step over we're going to change to 5 thousandths. And then we're going to change nothing else. The 40 thousandths width is fine. So now the thing we got to do is go into geometry and we're going to slide these back. So I'm going to slide that back roughly into position. The front one I'm going to set at minus 550 and the back one I'm going to set at minus 530 or positive 530. Once you've done that, select OK and it's going to give you your toolpath. We're going to do it one more time, but we're going to do it for this front section. We'll go ahead and slide these roughly into position. The front one minus 250. The back of 1.550 is too much, so 530. Go into passes, same thing. We're going to do our step over at 5 thousandths, and the roughing pass step over at 40 thousandths again is fine. Click OK. It'll generate our profile for us. Now we want to cut the thread on the part, so we're going to go to turning thread. Once we have selected that, we're going to select the tool. Tool is going to be Tool 3 again from the Titans of CNC Academy library. Select. Now we do not have a geometry to select, but we can change our pitch diameter. Pitch diameter is 1 divided by the thread you're cutting, so 1 divided by 16. And then the only thing we have to do is now go into our confinements. Oops, there's our face. And then I need to push this back. So the 312 thousandths and 5/10 is fine. But I want to push this back 90 thousandths. I don't want to quite be on the wall, but I want to make sure I'm getting all the way out. Once that's done, select OK. At this point, I want to turn my model off and simulate my part to see what it looks like. I have found on my computer, I have to run the graphics slow to get the thread to come out right. So I'm actually going to go ahead and fast forward it to that point. And the threads will cut correctly if my graphics decide to cooperate today. And just like that, our thread is cut. This would be side 1. Side 2, you'd want to come in here and chuck onto this part right here, or even this part up here if you've got the jaws that are deep enough. And stay tuned, because that part of the video will be coming out soon. Thank you for watching.